Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Alter Tech back again with a new exciting video. In today's video, we gotta talk about my decision to go ahead and trade in my Google Pixel 4 XL for a OnePlus 8T. So if you guys haven't heard, T-Mobile is going to give you a free OnePlus 8T if you were to A, add a line, or B, trade in an eligible device. From that list of eligible devices, all I had was an iPhone 11 Pro Max and a Pixel 4 XL. So as for the Pixel 4 XL, it just made more sense. At the time, I was just so excited to get a OnePlus 8T at this price. Without thinking, I went straight to T-Mobile, gave them my Google Pixel, posted on Twitter what I just did, and the response wasn't the response I was expecting. And I even texted one of my friends who is a huge OnePlus fan. He was like, why did you trade in your Google Pixel 4 XL for a OnePlus 8T? So at that point, I was like, what did I just do? I just gave away in mint condition my Pixel 4 XL, which is perhaps the best smartphone when it comes to smartphone photography. It has the best camera system, in my opinion. That telephoto lens is by far my favorite. You're getting fast software updates, reliable software updates. The phone gets better over time. I could go on and on. And for me, people, I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and bring in a OnePlus device to this channel. I've made a lot of OnePlus videos in the past. Let me just try to give the viewers, what they want. So I got the OnePlus 8T. I'm looking at it. I'm like, hopefully I didn't make a terrible decision. So I opened it up, set it up, and the first thing I did was open up the camera app. You guys know me, I love taking photos. So I take a photo with this and I compare it with the iPhone 12 mini. And the detail, it's nowhere near the iPhones. It is what it is. OnePlus, they're not very known for their camera. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and use this phone without using the camera app. Maybe then I might understand what's so special about this phone. So, as for the build quality, I was quite curious because this is a $749 phone, and this by far is the most premium smartphone I have handled from OnePlus. I haven't touched the OnePlus 8 Pro, but coming from a OnePlus 7 Pro and 7T, there is something different about this OnePlus 8T. It just overall feels a lot more premium. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just that OnePlus fanboy inside of me just getting hyped up over this phone. So I take my LG Velvet, I'm holding it, playing around with it, and I'm holding this OnePlus 8T. I'm like, they both feel pretty damn good. But the OnePlus 8T, there are some things I prefer, like the haptic feedback. I'm a big fan of it. It makes this nice clicking sound, but I can't really say that one is more premium than the other. So moving on, people. As for the build, it's impressive, it's good. As for the phone itself, what does this phone offer? We have fast charging, okay. We have 120 hertz. Now, I can't really tell the difference between the 90 hertz and 120 hertz. Maybe it'll take some time. So forget about 120 hertz, forget about fast charging. What else can this phone offer? Coming from a Galaxy S20 Fan Edition, and this phone, it's loaded with features, Samsung DeX, a great camera system, all these cool features. And opening the OnePlus 8T, turning it on, playing around with it, scrolling through the settings, trying to figure out, something that this phone could offer me, or just, some excitement. And there's nothing. This phone is just fast, and what else could it do besides being fast? And at this point, I'm like, I just gave up my Google Pixel for what? I was like, let me just use this phone for the rest of the day. And to my surprise, the more I used it, the more I started to like it. It was simply the performance. It was the simplicity. It was, the minimalism. There wasn't any bloatware. There wasn't any Facebook. There wasn't, it was just a joy to use from the software standpoint, from the Oxygen OS. You're just, flying through your phone seamlessly. And it was just a beautiful experience. Does the cost of the OnePlus 8T justify this experience? I don't really know. If I could compare this with the phone, it would be the Moto G7 Power. with an extremely higher quality build, with more expensive camera hardware, with a more faster processor. If you guys were to add up all these things, a 5G, you would probably reach that higher $700 range. Unfortunately, I just felt like this phone could have been built nicely at $649. That's the price that people around the world are getting. I think that seems to be pretty fair. I'm not exactly sure why USA fans are paying extra, but I was excited to go ahead and have a OnePlus device once again and experience Oxygen OS for what it is. So, am I disappointed in the OnePlus 8T? No, not even close. Am I, regretting trading in my Google Pixel 4 XL for a OnePlus 8T? No, not at all. Tomorrow we might have a new Pixel XE released, which might have better cameras. The thing about technology is that, there's always going to be new improvements. Today's technology is going to be old technology tomorrow. It is what it is. And if you have a Pixel 4 XL, if you are an average consumer, hold on to that phone. That phone is amazing. And I do miss using it, but, this is the nature of the business. I'm trying to, give you guys, report to you guys on the experiences of these phones. That's the reason why I make these videos. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Take care. Peace. This is Alter Tech on the OnePlus 8T. If you guys have any questions or comments, please hit me up down below. If you guys want to see some sample shots, here they are.